Hello, true believers. We're back here at From Heroes to Icons. My name is Jason, and I just want to talk to you today about the love of comic books. Here we have, this little advertisement that they were giving out at the comic shops, and it's for the Avengers #1, which came out, I believe, 2 weeks ago. #2 came out this week, but I was really taken by this artwork by Pepe Larraz, who is one of Marvel's new Young Guns, and he headlined that Marvel Avengers event that just passed, No Surrender, and he's one of the main artists on it, and he kills it. But these here were given away at the local comic shop, so I hope you pick some of them up. And he really just amazes me with his artwork. So they're supposed to be throwaways, but as you can see, I kept them and I bagged and boarded them like they were regular comic books. They're almost regular comic book size. So I thought, why not? You never know, I might run into him at a convention. It'd be really nice for him to sign it. And these little advertisements, my shop just got them this week. But they're really nice. You got Doctor Strange and Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. It's really awesome looking. Good stuff there. We have Iron Man and Captain Marvel. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We have She-Hulk and Captain America. And I guess she's still this super savage She-Hulk. But I don't know why they didn't get Pepe Larraz to do this series. He's just a great artist. I love the way he renders the Avengers. And last but not least, Thor and the Black Panther. The series so far is pretty good. I'm happy with it. You gotta be happy with Jason Aaron and Ed McGuinness's art. And they also had another throwaway. Say, we are cordially invited to the wedding of Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne on the 4th of July. It's a really nice little save the date thing. They got the little bats and a little Catwoman mask. It says the 4th of July, which a lot of comic books are coming out on the 4th of July. Hope the books ship on time, or maybe they'll come out the day before. And on the back, it has a little checklist of all the books that are directly connected to the wedding of Catwoman and Batman. Pretty dope. I'm not picking up all of them, just the Batman books and Catwoman #1. Pretty much just because it has an art germ variant. But like all that good stuff. We have a few books that I'm going to show you that we picked up this week. The rest of my stuff is coming in the mail. We got some other cool stuff to show you. So let's get on with it. Oops. Wow. Okay. First up, we have the New Challengers by Scott Snyder and Andy Kubert. And the only reason I picked this book up is because Kubert was drawing it. And another new favorite of mine, The Dead Hand #2. Really ridiculously cool cover. In the same vein as Ed Brubaker. Stories of like the Winter Soldier and stuff like that. And Velvet that came out for Image Comics. I'll tell you guys about that later. But this book is great. Just a really cool, mysterious I Spy type book at the end of the Cold War. And just a really awesome book. If you haven't gotten it, it's only up to #2. You need to get it. I don't know what this is here, but I'm glad I got a Virgin variant coming in the mail. That's a hot mess. Got The Brave and the Bold #4, Batman and Wonder Woman, with art by Liam Sharp. Haven't had time to read any of those yet, but que sera. Of course, we got the wedding issue of Kitty Pryde and Colossus, which I believe their relationship spans over 25 years. Whoa, that's a long time to make a woman wait, but pretty good. Kick-Ass number 4 by Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. Awesome series. New character. If you don't have it, pick it up. Give it a try. Got a new book by Dark Horse. Number 1. Ether. The Copper Golems by Matt Kint and David Rubin. I really don't know too much about it. Didn't read it. It's number 1. I really like the funny looking cover. Looks like he's riding a weird chocobo. But we're gonna give it a try. Some of this stuff is kind of weird, but the fantasy science fiction genre is really popping lately in the comic book world, so we'll see what that's all about. And last book that I had picked up from the local comic shop, of course, Justice League No Justice number 2. Now this book is just way too similar to what's going on in the Avengers right now, but with like 3 times the amount of characters. But hopefully it'll all come to a head by the time number 4 is done and before Justice League number 1 hits the stands the first week in June. Cross your fingers. And everybody should know that the Justice League number 1 is going to have 2 covers. Usually I think it's going to be trading spaces with, what's his name? George Jimenez and Jim Chung, with the writing, of course, being done by Scott Snyder, and Jim Lee will be doing variant covers for that. First variant cover is going to be Batman. It comes in a color variant, inked black and white variant, and a penciled black and white variant. So you might want to pick that up. And the second issue, number 2, is the variant by Jim Lee. Is going to be the Martian Manhunter. So I had a few things else that I picked up. Some older books, not too old, but some things are really from the 80s that just made me feel like a little kid again. And I've been looking at this book for a while. Didn't want to pay double digits for it, and I actually got it in a pack with 3 other cool number 1s. And who knows, but with Marvel being bought by Disney, you never know. Power Pack number 1. I used to love this series back in the days. It's like the first little kid group out of Marvel, and they came back. It was kind of whack. But this, always gotta love the Power family. And then I got some Fantastic Four books. I've been trying to complete the John Byrne run on these books, which is quite substantial. And all the books aren't mint. They don't have to be. Some of them are doubles. But we love John Byrne's work on everything that he does. But his Fantastic Four stuff was phenomenal. Here you have 247. And he loved Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom was forever in those books. You got 250, which obviously half of those characters are Skrulls, but awesome nonetheless. 251. And when you go into the negative zone and all of the stuff with Annihilus, I really hope they do something great once Marvel gets a hold of them again. And this issue here, kapow, the first horizontal cover, I believe, in comics ever. John Byrne did it. It's a really awesome book. But this book here has what they had, Marvel tattoos in them. This particular issue in front of you doesn't have it, but I have quite a few copies of this, actually. And all of them are direct market editions. Just an awesome book. This one here in front of you now that I just put up, that's in Mylar, has a Marvel's tattoos in it. And another copy. Sometime we overindulge ourselves. But we are comic book fans, are we not? 253. Beautiful cover, near mint. And the white just shines on that. And 254. That black is awesome. Got a little white smudges on it there, but great books nonetheless. And I got a lot of books in this run. I'm not going to show them all to you. Definitely not going to show you today. And I have some variants that I picked up also that I would like to share with you guys before we get out of here. And this book here came out already, but I got a signature series from his website, and that's the 20th anniversary of Danger Girl. I think that's cover C, which you can only get on his website. Got a signature here, and this one is full cover with the little holofoil logos and stuff in the background with all the black and white extra in the back. You can see right there his signature. Nice glossy cover. And of course, the certificate of authenticity and the seal, which his other comics had this seal, but it was just an orange sticker. Now it's like a tamper-proof sticker. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why anyone would even bootleg something like that. And speaking of more extra variant covers, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 799. This Frank Cho special edition, signed, of course. And J. Scott Campbell and Frank Cho had their books shipped out pretty much by the same people. They had pictures on Instagram. They were signing these books correspondingly together, and they took pictures together. And I opened this, and I didn't know that it had a tamper-proof seal on it. But if you're gonna get it graded or anything like that, you gotta open it. But you know, has the certificate of authenticity and the sticker, which I ripped open, and it's, oh look, it's tamper-proof, you're not supposed to open it, idiot. But I did. This nice little signature there. Everybody loves the Black Cat, right? And I am an Oliver Koppel fan, as always. And we got the Mighty Thor #1. A magnificent cover. I wasn't really into it until the death of Jane Foster storyline, and after that I was like, wow, it's a really good series. Jason Aaron really hit it out of the park, and I was like, why not go back and get some of the back issues? And I saw this on eBay, killer price. I had to have it. Just really wouldn't mind seeing her in film. The last book is a book that I have not picked up in decades. A Valiant comic, Ninjak #4. I have no idea what's going on in this book. I just know it's the introduction of this new character here. Black Ninja with an afro. Afro Samurai. Cannot get that. I think this had like 4 different variant covers, but this cover right here just kills it. And we love the artwork. And the purple with the white. These little discs on our arm here. And on a belt. Pure fire. I looked through it, kind of skimmed through the book or whatever. Seems like a pretty good story. I might pick it up. But just been grabbing way too many books. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little talk. I just wanted to give you guys something real quick. It's been over a week since my last video, so I just wanted to hit you guys up. I'm gonna show you guys some really cool stuff soon. You shall see what's to follow. Some more stuff coming in the mail, some back issues of The Amazing Spider-Man, and I just grabbed those just because Stuart Immonen did the hard work. Kind of biased that way, but I hope you like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe it, and I will see you next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. Later, fellas.